Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Happy Saturday to you all. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm doing great. Thanks for joining me. Court is back in session with your guy, Jonathan Mathis, the sports judge. Make sure you do your boy a huge favor by hitting the subscribe button and supporting the channel. If you're watching on TikTok, please click follow for great sports content. Welcome in to Speaking with Judgment. Can we put this debate to bed once and for all? You can go on and on and on, and you'll never convince me that Jayson Tatum is the face of the league. Since this discourse keeps going on, let's end it here. Thank goodness you can stop bringing it up now. Man, I'm glad we can finally put a stop to this. We can put this Jayson Tatum debate to bed. Stop talking about it. It's actually that simple. Just stop talking about it. Jayson Tatum's inconsistency as a scorer is what's holding him back from being arguably the best player. Now I know. Now I know. And I understand why Steve Kerr chose not to play Jayson Tatum during the Olympics. This is exactly why. I genuinely don't want to hear any arguments about the face of the league anymore. And we know that there's a bunch of people talking about him being the next face of the league. It seems like Jayson Tatum kind of got in his feelings and it got in his head. And it became, I don't care about winning this game anymore. I care about proving to everybody that I'm a superstar in this league. Tatum just said, I'm pretty much cashed out because the game is not going our way. There's a lot of people out there who did a lot of talking, right? So put your listening ears on. There's a lot of people out there who is calling him a choke artist. When you take some of the dumbest shots and you complete a three-point clunker with the game on the line, that's going to get talked about in a negative way that folks will suddenly start to disrespect your game. Come on, guys. You choke in consecutive playoff games? You are, in a way, somewhat responsible for 2 fourth-quarter collapses because you decided to settle for threes and attempted ill-advised shots? You are 5 for 20 after blowing another lead? I mean, come on. We can't sit here and let him get away with this. This is twice now that he's wet the bed. And it's like, man, I can understand if a player has an off night, a horrendous night, or whatever. But for a player of his caliber to do it twice in the same series, in back-to-back games, and I mean no disrespect, but you're not that dude. Good player, but he's not clutch. It's maybe worth mentioning that Jayson Tatum is not tier 1, is not a tier 1 superstar in this league. Because when you get humiliated like that and shoot the ball that poorly, it not only shrinks your level of confidence, but it also makes him the most fraudulent top 5 player. There's a consistently pushed lie that Tatum is a top 5 player. The Jayson Tatum myth you still probably believe? Stop. I'm not suggesting he's a bad player. I'm suggesting he created a false image that we've bought into. I'm not sold on him being this superstar because right now what you have is a player that is good, not great, faking his greatness. This series versus the Knicks, I'm telling you, Jayson Tatum is getting exposed in the clutch. This is as bad as he's looked. The thing that I think is the most frustrating is that it's his decision making, his terrible shot selection, his inconsistency as a scorer. I believe all of it is what's holding him back from the best player conversation. There's just something missing when we talk about Jayson Tatum. There's just something missing. There's something missing with Jayson Tatum after the Celtics' second straight collapse versus the Knicks. That guy is not the best in the league. The Celtics can win 5 more championships. He's never going to be the face of the league. And that's okay. Not everybody is meant to be that guy. I would be telling a lie if I said he wasn't unbelievably talented. But no one on the face of this planet can ever convince me that he's this top superstar. A top superstar is someone who can be a closer, someone who has a killer mindset. I don't see that in Jayson Tatum. There's no doubt he's had the best regular season of his career, but you rip up that sheet and toss it in the trash. You can rip up that sheet and just toss it in the trash. I don't care what he accomplished during his career or what he accomplished during the regular season. I want to see what you do come playoff time, and so far he's nowhere to be found. In back-to-back games, he is 12 of 42 from the field. He is 5 of 20 from 3. He is a complete no factor in the fourth quarter of these games, and when it's time to deliver the goods, he fails. He's not the guy you want to have the ball in his hands because you certainly know he's not going to hit the game-altering shot. You can rise to the level of intensity and physicality that the tone has been set, or you can freeze up, ritter up, or go into fetal position in high-stake moments, which Tatum does quite often in these games. He has not met the moment. And what doesn't help is seeing him expose himself as a fraud. I mean, Jayson Tatum has had a very bad postseason. He has looked god-awful. And you would hope eventually he'll show up in this series, but it's kind of hard to believe in a guy like Jayson Tatum when he's shown over and over that he can't come through in big moments. Okay, folks, that's all for this video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you all. Really appreciate it. Before I go, please remember to like and subscribe and follow on TikTok. See you guys again soon. I'm getting out of here. I'm burning up in the sun. It is hot outside in my backyard, but we'll talk again soon. Thanks for checking out the content as always. Peace.